if I could help veterans out, and if I could contribute to our economy in terms of tax reform as well as antiquated laws that don't envision those new things, I'll be a happy man. I just want to leave the place better than I found it.
It starts with a dream, a vision, a goal. They work countless hours and have the energy to keep going. They are entrepreneurs, politicians, and leaders. They are the people who are making a difference. They are the hustlers, and this is their story.
He's a former Navy SEAL and Iraqi war veteran. Today we sat down with Congressman Scott Taylor of Virginia Beach, find out what he's doing to make a difference in Washington.
I'm not sure which one's more dangerous, the SEAL teams or Washington. You know, I went in to be a SEAL. I actually read a Dick Marcinko book and a cheesy Charlie Sheen movie I watched and with Navy SEALs. You know, like I want to go do that. Never mind, I couldn't swim very well, but I learned quick. And I went through training at 18, and I think that it was daunting, and it was just every single evolution seemed very overwhelming. But you just put one foot in front of you and go forward, and you're there with some of the awesome people. I mean, I'll never again be with the concentration of high caliber people whatsoever. The people who are left after have basically submitted to a cause greater than themselves and the team, so that the people who are individual in their thinking, they're gone, because the people who are left over are people who would rather die than let the team down. And that's a beautiful thing, you know. And so it was the best thing about that, about serving in the SEAL teams by far, are the people. It was an amazing experience. I'm sort of drawn to helping people and serving a cause, right? And I like to solve problems as well too. So for whatever reason, I was kind of drawn to politics, and I found out I'm pretty good at it. So there are many things in Washington, not just the dysfunction and everything that you hear about, but antiquated laws that don't even envision new technologies or businesses or how our life is changing so rapidly, that have to be changed. And we have to have folks of our generation to be able to have a seat at the table to make sure that we're going in the right direction to accommodate those changes. I have zero intention of sitting in Congress and doing nothing and being a congressman for 20 or 30 years. I could care less about that. I actually want to do things. I have the honor of serving a district that has more military and veterans than anyone in the nation, which is pretty awesome and a big responsibility. But we're all in, you know, on reforming the VA and making sure that we're taking care of our veterans. And we saw that the best way that we could be as impactful as quickly as possible, not just for Virginia or this district, but for the nation, quite frankly, was to get on the Appropriations Committee, because that's who appropriates the money, right? It's very busy. There, as you can imagine, there are a plethora of issues, tons and tons of issues, and it's which are legitimately important to each person who has those issues. And we have to deal with all of them, right? So it's a very busy schedule. It's certainly not glamorous or anything like that. I don't come from a glamorous background anyway, so it's not a big change for me. And I like to be busy because I like to hustle because it keeps me out of trouble. So you know, I'm fine with it. Like I said, it's an honor to serve. It is absolutely a sacrifice. It's easy to bash congressmen and stuff like that, but it's a sacrifice. You sacrifice time with your family. You sacrifice potential earnings. You know, a lot of people that are in Congress could make a hell of a lot more money somewhere else and have a cushier lifestyle. So, it's an honor to serve, and it's important that we have good people to do it.